stand on the threshold of infinite possibilities, may this moment remind us of the divine spark within us to create, innovate, and explore the uncharted realms of the universe. A very happy morning to one and all present here. We are delighted to have you with us today. As we come together for this special event, let us take a moment to center our hearts and invite blessings into our time together. I request everyone to rise for the Tamil Thai Valthu.
As we light the lamp, we ignite the spark of knowledge, wisdom, and growth. I would now like to invite our esteemed dignitaries whose vision and leadership have shaped this institution to graciously light the lamp and symbolize the insight that this event represents.
To set the tone for this remarkable event, I now call upon Dr. Maithili S., Principal in Charge, UIT, to deliver the welcome address and extend warm greetings to everyone present.
A warm good morning to one and all present here. Dear Honorable Chief Guest, esteemed dignitaries, faculty members and students, it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the inauguration of ISRO Space Tutor Center and UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station. Today, it's marked a significant milestone in our institution journey. It's my privilege to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean of Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Trivandrum, who is expert in space research. And his valuable presence today will inspire our students in space education and research. We welcome you, sir. It's my privilege to welcome our special invitee, Mr. Ramesh Kumar V, CEO, Graha Space, Bangalore, who is instrumental in implementing satellite tracking ground station at our campus. We warmly welcome you, sir. I extend my sincere welcome to our respected founder and chairman, Engineer S. Shanmugam, for the tireless support and commitment towards innovation. We welcome you, sir. I also extend a warm welcome to Dr. Abdul Raf, Sir, Principal, UIT, who guide us towards excellence. We welcome you, sir. And I warmly welcome Dr. Ashok Gopal Krishnan sir, Professor, who is initiative for this mission. We welcome you, sir. Further, I welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. G. Kogila, Dean of Research and Development, Dr. Kannan sir, and all our beloved HODs, all our dear faculties and students for today's program. To us, we warmly welcome you. To our students, this initiative is a unique opportunity to explore the wonders of space and to develop skills that will propel them to greatness. Dear students, we encourage you to make the most of this inspiring experience through this center. The regular monitoring of space activities and the involvement of your mind will innovate solutions at campus and society as well. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and experience the today world, new world. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and welcoming words.
It's now time to ignite our minds and spark new ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to invite Dr. Ashok Gopalakrishnan, Head of ISRO Space Tutor, who has been instrumental in bringing innovative changes to our institution. Dr. Ashok Gopalakrishnan's dedication to quality enhancement and his visionary leadership have been pivotal in shaping UIT's academic growth. Sir, we request you to share insights about the Space Tutor program, its objectives, plan, and the execution by ISRO.
Students of UIT, the gems of tomorrow's stalwarts in space technology. Thank you for assembling here to know more about the ISRO Space Tutor. Before I commence that, I would like to thank all the dignitaries here for having given me an opportunity to welcome them and to the timeless support that I received from the chairman, sir, from Dr. Maithili ma'am, Mr. Ramesh, and Dr. Abdul Rao. Least but not the last, I would like to thank Dr. George, who agreed upon to come and visit us to inaugurate this program. I'd like to take you back long ago. I wouldn't say not so long ago, but it's been very long ago. There was a big noise in the universe. Today we call it as a Big Bang. Everything flew out. There was an explosion. Things started moving all 360 degrees. Just think about it. The solid portion of that, the gases filled in that, everything started moving all over the place. As time passed by, they started cooling down. And one of them got caught in a swirl, which today we call it as a gravitational force. A force which made it sort of stagnant, it couldn't move anywhere. It started going around. We call it as a solar system. The Earth started cooling down. I'm not worried about the other planets. I'm only worried about Earth. Life started. Mammals roamed about. Time went on. They killed each other. And everything else happened. But as we moved in time, there were two organisms, living organisms. We call them as man and a woman. They emerged out. The water, seas were formed, land was formed, continents were formed, and so on and so forth. Everything was going according to, we call it as time. America, the so-called, I personally feel that I would personally call them as so-called stalwarts, is not a continent by itself. It's a conglomerate of all the people in the world. That's why we call it as the land not for Americans, but the land of immigrants. Everybody started moving towards the US. Things started going in a different way. World War started, everything was there. In the 50s, there was one country called Russia. It launched its own rocket. And there was a living being in that. We know it as a dog called as Laika. The imperialist country couldn't be, they couldn't digest this. So in the 60s, the then President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, he said by the end of this century, America would land man on the moon. Technology was not so well advanced, but still, it was on July that man landed on moon. And he said, one small step for me, but a giant leap for mankind. So things started moving in a good way for America. A country which was plundered by the Mughals, which was ransacked by the Britishers, they felt that we cannot be left behind. Let's also get into the race. 3 people, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Dr. Satish Dhawan, and the third person you all know, the gem of this country, Dr. Abdul Kalam, the rocket man. These 3 people, with the help of others, they launched the first rocket, a rocket which was imported, called as Nike Apache. They launched that. That was on 21st November 1963. Everything was imported. Even today at Tumba, every month there's a launch. Not for anything else, but to just study the weather. It rises up to a couple of 100 miles, transmits the details of what is required, and work goes on. All that was imported, but it was in 1975, 19th April, the first indigenously developed satellite from India, called as Aryabhatta, was launched from Russia. India didn't have the capacity to launch on its own. And it couldn't be launched from Tumba. A place was identified later, Sriharikota. The first launch pad was constructed, and India began its march into space. Space just opened up for India. A lot of satellites, a lot of missions have been spoken about, heard about, printed in the newspapers and so on. But it was on 5th November 2013 that India's first mission, the Mangalyaan, was fruitified, and the Mangalyaan mission was a success because India just placed the satellite to go around Mars. Why go to Mars? Why not we look still closer? Chandrayaan 1, 22nd October 2008. That was a fly past. Second one, Chandrayaan 2, 22nd July 2019. It was partially successful. India was not deterred by that failure, went on. Chandrayaan 3, 23rd August 2023 was a total success. The rover, everything started working, but then it had its own time limit, but it was a total success. Why only these robots had to go up? Remember, during this time, many Indians were not aware that this was going on. Remember that. Nobody was aware, except a few in this country, that India has begun its space race. Gaganyaan was planned. The first uncrewed launch would be taking place this year, planned for February 2025. Gaganyaan 2 is also going to be uncrewed. That would be somewhere in 2025 itself, but a planned crewed mission from India, trained in Russia, trained in the US. They would be going out on 2026. I've been speaking about all these people, but I remember the first Indian who went into space. He was from the Air Force, Rakesh Sharma. He was launched, or he was sent from Russia. The then Prime Minister was Indira Gandhi. And I remember that statement given by him when he looked down onto earth. He said, "Sare jahan se acha," meaning India there looks more beautiful than the entire world. Neil Armstrong said that, Rakesh Sharma said this, and the planned Gaganyaan crewed mission would soon be taking the astronauts out. We have reached Mars, we reached Moon, but there are other planets in the solar system. Shukrayaan, the planned mission, is a planned mission, no crews, going to be launched or planned for March 29th, 2028. The list is endless. India today has done so many things in space technology that it has even surpassed the American type of achievement. Aditya L1, that's the one which was launched last year, it completed a year in space. It's been transmitting data. Yeah, there are a lot of things. I wouldn't like to bore you about all this, but what I want you to tell that, or what I want you to remember, all this was going on in the country, but we were not aware. Many of us were not aware of it. The previous chairman, Dr. S. Somnath, and the others, they thought, why don't we give all this data out to the public? The elders today, I would like to put the word elders within quotes. The elders today, they can't stay there for long. They have to retire. And what happens when they retire? They're going to be a glut in ISRO. So this team, headed by Dr. Somnath, thought, let's give out all the achievements, all what is needed for the future generation. The future generation is you. The students in various colleges in this country. We'd like to give that to you. So they formed what is called as the Space Tutor Centers. Many space tutor centers are there. every college, every educational institution would like to have a space tutor, because that is going to be, the space technology is going to be the in thing in the years to come. You're going to ask me, what is space technology? It's something new. No, definitely it's not new. It's a collection of all the information that you have. Electrical, mechanical, electronics, computer science, you name it. Medical, you name it, everywhere. Whatever you think of today, it's there in space technology. And ISRO formed the ISRO Space Tutor Center. Last year, when Dr. Radhakrishnan was the principal, we sent in the application. That was way back in August end, September. But it was unlucky that he couldn't stay to see that we received, ISRO acknowledged that UIT would become a space tutor center. And I was told to start formulating what is the objective of this center. It's a period for about 2 to 3 years. Every year we have a group of students especially, with staff, who would formulate many things. But the basic vision of Space Tutor Center is to acknowledge the fact that the future generations need to be aware of what ISRO is doing and what it can do. ISRO is all of you. The name is Indian Space Research Organization, and we all are Indians. So ISRO belongs to all of us. But the governing council and all those, the administrative part is different. But today, ISRO Space Tutor at UIT has the basic one vision. That vision is to catch them young. To catch them young and inject the very thought that space technology is something that is separate. No, it's not separate, but it's a conglomerate of all the engineering disciplines, science disciplines, and so on. Today we read about seeds being germinated in the space, and who's done that or who's doing that? It's ISRO. We heard about space docking. What is space docking? Yeah, there is going to be a station, the Indian Space Station, very soon to be there. And the astronauts from India would be going there. A batch will come out, they do some work, and so on and so forth. But then, that is planned for a couple of years later. But we cannot wait till that, so we need to be aware of so many things. That the space capsule goes and docks with the space station. People from here, they move on to the space station, and then vice versa. So that we thought we'll do it, and through the SpaceX mission, we were successful in that. Now, India became the 4th nation in this world, after China, US, Russia, to gain the expertise in space docking. There are many other things like internships. Internships, UIT sent a couple of students. The internship program began in August end, September, and we had 2 students who went to Trivandrum through Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, completed their 45 days of internship. They were very happy and the race continues. We had a program where students were urged to apply. Many students applied for it, and I know one of them got into the internship starting on January. It started on January 1st, but since we had exams till 4th, he was allowed to join on 7th. He's enjoying his life. He's doing a lot of work on machine language. There are others who have applied and who are in the process of going. It doesn't stop here. UIT has already been acknowledged for projects, and the projects are coming in. We have sent proposals. One proposal has already been given. The next proposal is going to be completed. I mean, the proposal has to reach ISRO by the 31st of this month. We have already given the proposal for the drone challenge, and we are in the process of going to the second stage, where we actually build a drone. One of the most important things that ISRO has assisted or in the process of assisting is the UIT plans to have an international conference, and ISRO is going to be a part of it. Now the details, I think, as the day progresses, you'll come to know about all that. I'm really grateful to Mr. Ramesh of Aerospace. He had come here and he gave a talk. People were impressed, and he came back and told me that why not we conduct some workshops. So the first workshop was conducted for the children of United Public School, where they actually built, it was a 2-day workshop, actually built a couple of rockets. The kit was given to them, they built a couple of rockets, and it was a success. The students of UIT now, they would be feeling, why only the children of UPS, why not we? The answer is, you're also going to be a part of the rover building workshop, which is going to be held very soon for first year engineering students. So I just want to tell you folks, the students especially, that UIT is now a space tutor center. You can do your engineering students, you can do your final year project also at any one of the ISRO centers in the country. You have industrial visits. Already a couple of them have been conducted to go and visit their space centers at Bangalore and Trivandrum. In Trivandrum, we were lucky to visit the Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, where the students learnt a lot, apart from having visited the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Just they are adjacent to each other. Many of the students had the privilege of even interacting with Dr. Somnath last year. And I felt it proud when Dr. Somnath himself came down to join hands with the students of UIT. We spent about 45 minutes. It seems that he doesn't interact with students because of his time schedule, but somewhere the students of UIT were lucky enough to have had a meet with him. So ISRO Space Tutor is there. We are going to have many programs wherein you will be actually educated, again the word educated within quotes, educated about success, the work done by ISRO, apart from what you can do. You have to learn a lot. And the space tutor is the pivot point where you learn a lot, and from there you are catapulted to ISRO. I'm not saying that ISRO is going to come here and do some campus recruitment, no. But the chances of getting into ISRO, the chances of knowing something, what organization, the agency today, ISRO, one of the topmost agencies in space technology in the world. We had the ISRO, the World Space Week, we had the NASA Hackathon last year, and there were so many others. The children went to Trivandrum to witness a launch. You students also witnessed a launch. Like this, there are many things. And we are also the program center for START program, wherein you learn, you get certified, you learn from ISRO the various disciplines in engineering. Actual, not theoretical, actual practical knowledge is given to you. All that is going to be possible, and with the ISRO Space Tutor Center, this is going to be very soon. You would be going through all this, and it's not going to be paid. It's going to be free. You learn a lot. 1 week, 10 days, 3 weeks. There are various programs. Now, before I conclude this, the Government of India has earmarked the third launch station at Sriharikota, the fundings for ISRO, and so on. Many of you might be thinking that why the government should give so much for all this. Why not elevate the people, their life structure, their living environment, and so on? Why not spend the money on them? Yeah, that's a good question. But think of the fact that there's going to be a tsunami, there's going to be an earthquake, there's going to be so many issues, and people need to be warned, people need to be evacuated to safer places. Who else can do it? A company an agency which actually uses technology from space, captures all the other things from space, which could and which will, which could be used to actually warn the people of this country of the forthcoming disaster. Yeah, there have been many successful images, successful, I won't tell stories, but successful achievements of ISRO. So I want all of you to actually take part in this venture, learn more about ISRO's achievements related to your work, and see what best can be achieved. Concluding this, I remember one small statement. For men may come and men may go, but UIT goes on forever. Thank you.
You worded with a lot of insights and excellence of great scholars who discovered and accomplished mission. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who skyrocketed his possibilities and modeled as a visionary and missionary leader. Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights, and we are admired by your passion towards space technology.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Today, we are fortunate to have with us a true visionary leader, Mr. Shanmugam, Chairman of UEI. His unwavering commitment to excellence and his relentless pursuit of innovation has steered our institution towards new heights. Sir, we are eager to hear your words of wisdom that will surely illuminate our path forward.
Most respected chief guest of today's inauguration of ISRO Space Tutor Center and the inauguration of UIT Satellite Ground Station inauguration, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Trivandrum. Respected our special invitee, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, CEO, Aerospace, Bangalore. Respected Principal Dr. Abdul Rauf, Principal in Charge Dr. Maithili, and our Professor Emeritus Dr. Ashok Kumar, and the Dr. Ramesh Kumar Aerospace team, and all the professors, my dear students. A very good morning to one and all present here. So my first congratulations to the team UIT. After Dr. Ashok joined as a professor emeritus of UIT, he started one by one initiative. So what are the initiatives taken place, everything he explained briefly in his speech. So after a few months of journey, less than 1 year journey, now we got ISRO Space Tutor Center and also ground station. And my special thanks to Mr. Ramesh Kumar and team of Aerospace. Because of Ramesh Kumar and the team members, we got continuous support to establish our ground station. Within a very short period, we got the satellite, that antenna connection, the display. So in his speech, in his delivery, he is going to demonstrate the live satellite tracking in the screen. Almost it's connected here, it's ready. So thanks to Ramesh, Aerospace team, and all the students of UIT and our United Education institutions. How we are going to benefit the Space Tutor Center in the ground station and also upcoming new facilities. So that and all detailedly explained by Dr. Ashok, but I want to share one point, only one information with you regarding this. So one by one facility just we added. We are bringing one by one. You visited ISRO Bangalore, ISRO various centers. Some of our students got internship. Something one by one activity started. So we are planning along with Aerospace, along with ISRO, very soon, as soon as possible, probably within your period. You are studying in this college in your period. So we want to launch a UIT satellite. So we started working on that. So that's why it's a journey. It's one by one it started. Very soon it's going to happen. And I'm sure our students in this space journey, of course we don't have aerospace engineering department, but the aerospace, the aeronautical, the space science and technology, couple of years back the private players also entered into the space. It's a government policy changed. So when I was in your age, that 25 years back and all, that ISRO, NASA, it's entry restricted. It's a highly confidential. They can't work with it. No one can enter inside. It's a highly confidential area. Now it's not like that. It's something globalization, some kind of private players attached, privatization, everything joined, mixed together. That's why Aerospace also a partner of ISRO team. So I'm sure all the department, it's a simple concept. We are living here. So we need water, we need food, we need some kind of medicines. What are the facilities we need here? Suppose the same civilians, they want to go, stay, live there, means they need all kind of stuff in the space. So So for that, ISRO, NASA, few space agencies alone they can't do. They want student startups. They want lot and lot of innovation in space. So you have large game, big. I can say the volume of multiple variety of spaces are available to work with space. So you can explore based on your interest, your something imagination, your dream. You can also join with ISRO Space Tutor Center and ground station. You can continuously keep work on this. Definitely, you can also be a part of the future space research related organizations, either in ISRO or in terms of private organization also. So once again, my best wishes to the team UIT. Thank you so much.
Your leadership and vision inspiration to us all. I take the honor to thank you, sir, for making this event possible. You never failed us to motivate us and to aim higher.
This is the beginning. It is with great honor that we welcome Mr. Ramesh Kumar, CEO of Aerospace Bangalore, whose groundbreaking contributions to space technology have inspired countless young minds. Sir, your passion and knowledge are invaluable, and we invite you to share your insights with us today.
Thank you for the opportunity. Respected dignitaries, respected chairman, our chief guest, Dr. George, Mr. Ashok Gopalakrishnan sir, Sindhuja ma'am, Satish Kumar sir, all the esteemed dignitaries present on stage, and my dear students of UIT. Thank you so much for the opportunity to collaborate with UIT and help you in your journey in becoming a space tutor, right? So as Dr. Ashok had already mentioned, so we already have done one workshop, and there are a couple of more coming up within the next 3-4 months. And when the space tutor inauguration was told to us, we thought it's a very good initiative to set up a ground station there. So see, if you look at till 2000, around 4,000 satellites have been launched into space, and from 2000 till this 20 years, around 8,000 satellites have been launched across the globe. Okay, so the volume has almost doubled. So there are two key issues here. One is the communication part. The second is the debris, right? So many satellites going in, and there are a lot of debris that is being created, and how we can communicate between these satellites and the ground station without any glitches, without interference and all, is a key challenge. So that is when I suggested them that first let's put an amateur ground station here, let the students get involved, let them learn through it, let's get few licenses, and over a period of time we will upgrade the ground station so that it can be used for commercial purposes also. So that was the long-term initiative, and thank you so much, sir, for your endless support. So when I came and suggested it, he immediately said yes, students would be very much they will have a good learning, so please go ahead, sir. They immediately gave us space. He immediately gave all the support, and his team was really supportive. And it never happens in organizations, but I'm really thankful to sir and ma'am for their tireless support on this. And in terms of opportunities, there are tremendous amount of opportunities coming up, as Dr. Ashok had already detailed it out. So many things happening in space, and space is going to be the next future. I mean, it's going to be the future, and that's how we become a $1 trillion economy, right? And what happens is we are like IT in the 80s and 90s. Very few companies were there. Not many jobs were there in IT sector. People know only manufacturing, sarkari naukri. Those are the things which people were aware of in the 90s. But then the IT came up. There was a boom in 90s, late 90s, and so many people got the wave, and we all saw the IT boom in the early 2000s. So right now we are in the verge of the explosive opportunities in space tech. So right now we are riding the wave. It's not yet happened. It's about to happen in some time. Some people say that it's a bubble which might come to an end, but there is not. It's not. That is not going to happen. It's going to be tremendous amount of opportunities. And one good aspect of space is all engineering disciplines are required to contribute. எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் மட்டும் போதும், இல்லை இசி மட்டும் போதும், இல்லை சிவில் போதும், அந்த மாதிரி கிடையாது. மெக்கானிக்கல் மட்டும் போதும் அப்படி இல்லை. Every engineering discipline has a part to play, and all engineering disciplines have to work together in order to build a rocket, build a satellite, or build a probe, whatever it is, right? So I'll keep it short considering the time frame. So there are good opportunities coming up. Please make use of it. So we have our very good, well experienced, hams here. Mr. Sir is here, and also Nitin is there. Subramani and Nitin, both of them are very good, very well experienced, and they have set up ground stations. They have trained more than 2,000 students here, and we work closely with them because they are licensed. So yeah, so please make good use of it, and Mr. Subramani will shortly give a demo after this inauguration function, and you can also go and visit the station. And we also got few internships for the students, and that will start from February. So please feel free to apply to us. We'll be happy to take you in. We are also hiring. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Your valuable insights on space science have inspired us to explore. Thank you, sir, for inculcating us on the knowledge of space.
We are in a world navigating the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity. And I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Raja, Head of Cybersecurity Department, UIT, who is known for his profound expertise and innovative approach to technology. Sir, we look forward to your introduction to BRS and the exciting possibilities it holds for the future of cybersecurity.
Thank you. Good morning to all present here. It is a moment of great pride and honor for us at United Institute of Technology as we introduce the bearer of ISRO Space Tutor Center. This is not just a testament to academic excellence, but also a symbol of dedication, resilience, and the drive to contribute to the advancement of science and technology. As we move forward, it is only fitting that we invite the esteemed bearer of this prestigious journey to receive their honors. Each of you represents the spirit of innovation and aspiration of countless young minds. Your achievements today stands as an inspiration to the entire academic community. Now, to make this special occasion, I kindly request Dr. Ashok Gopalakrishnan, Head ISRO Space Tutor, who has been a guiding light in this journey. Let us welcome Dr. Ashok Gopalakrishnan sir to come forward to receive and pin the badge from the today's chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean IAST, with a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Now I call upon the bearers of this event one by one and come and collect their honors. Now I welcome Mr. Jose Eblin from 3rd year AIDS department to collect this badge. Welcome Miss Reshma K from 2nd year AIDS department to collect Next I welcome Mr. Vishwa A from 3rd year CSE department. Next, I welcome Ms. Miva Alex from CSE department. Next, I call upon Mr. Gautam M, third year Computer Science, Cyber Security Department. Next, I call upon Ms. Sanjana, third year from Computer Science, Cyber Security Department. Next, I call upon Dinesh Lakshanan P, third year Electronics and Communication Department. Next, I call upon Ms. Satyapriya S, third year Electronics and Communication Department. Next, I call upon Mr. Vishod S, third year IT department. Next, I call upon Ms. Priyadashini K from second year IT department. Next, I call upon Mr. Subesh S, second year R&D department. Last but not least, now I call upon Ms. Felicia R from R&D department. Thank you, sir. I thank everyone for giving me this opportunity and thank once again to all. Thank you.
Not just a tool, it's an extension of ourselves. It gives me immense joy to invite Dr. Sindhuja, head of the CSE department UIT, to unveil the United International Conference brochure, known for her dynamic leadership and her commitment to fostering innovation. Dr. Sindhuja has always been a source of inspiration for students and faculty alike.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, faculty members, students, it is my honor to welcome you all to this momentous occasion as we release the brochure for the United Institute of Technology's International Conference UICON, held in partnership with the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, planned on 9th and 10th of May 2025. Today marks a significant milestone in our institution's journey as we embark on a collaborative endeavor with ISRO, a pioneering organization that has been at the forefront of India's space exploration and research. The international conference aims to bring together renowned experts, researchers, and scholars from around the world to share their knowledge, insights, and innovations in the field of space technology and its applications. Through this conference, we seek to facilitate meaningful discussions foster collaborations, and promote the exchange of ideas that can help address some of the pressing challenges facing our world today. And at this juncture, I would like to extend my gratitude to ISRO for their partnership and support in this endeavor. We are thrilled to have them on board and look forward to a fruitful collaboration. As we release this brochure, we invite you all to join us on this exciting journey of exploration, innovation, and discovery. Let us work together to advance the frontiers of knowledge and create a brighter future for all. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to rise up to release the brochure, and I request the chief guest to release the brochure. I request the chief guest to hand over the first copy to our chairman. Thank you, sir. I also request the chief guest to hand over the other copies to the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, dignitaries.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presence and wisdom.
Recognition is not just about certificates, but about celebrating the effort and excellence demonstrated by young minds. To distribute certificates to our talented school students who participated in the workshop, we are privileged to have Dr. Satish Kumar, Head of Robotics and Automation Department, UIT. Known for his exceptional contributions to technical education, Dr. Satish Kumar embodies the spirit of mentorship and innovation. We request the students to step forward to receive their certificates.
Honorable guests, dignitaries and esteemed faculty, members on or off the dais, and my dear students and friends. A very good morning to one all present here. A 2-day workshop on rocketry was conducted at United Public School on 20th and 21st December 2024 at United Public School for the grade 8, 9 and 11. The workshop was organized by the United Institute of Technology with ISRO Space Tutor Technology. Totally 6 teams with 29 students participated in this workshop. The students were taught regarding the structural design and also regarding the propulsion and hands-on activity. Our students designed their own rockets with the software tools, and all the 6 teams' rockets were assembled and launched at UPS ground successfully with a high pride. Congratulations to all the young scientists of UPS. In this regard, I request our chief guest to kindly honor our students with their presence and recognition. Team 1, that is from 8th grade, Dikshil, Dev, K, Krishiv, Aditya, Pritish, Sai Kritish and Sarat. Congratulations to all students. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir.
Innovation is the lifeblood of information technology. To introduce our distinguished chief guest, I invite Mrs. Babita, head of the IT department, UIT, a leader who exemplifies excellence in the field of information technology. Ma'am, the stage is yours.
Greetings to one and all present here. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, for the inauguration of Aerospace Tutor Center at UIT. Dr. George is currently the Dean and Outstanding Professor of Mathematics at the Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Trivandrum. Prior to this, he served as the Head and Professor of the Department of Mathematics at the University Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, and also held the position of Associate Professor at MS University of Baroda. Dr. George completed his MSc in Mathematics in 1984 and earned his PhD from IIT Bombay in 1991. His academic journey continued with postdoctoral fellowships at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and at the University of Delaware, USA. Dr. George's research interests are vast and diverse, encompassing functional analysis, mathematical control theory, soft computing and machine learning, industrial mathematics, modeling and simulation, as well as orbital mechanics. He has contributed significantly to the field with over 70 research papers published in international journals and 3 books authored. His expertise has also extended to delivering a wide range of seminars and invited talks on subjects such as GNU Octave, mathematics in space technology, nonlinear differential equations and linearization techniques, MATLAB for mathematical problem solving, optimal control of dynamical systems, and the control of artificial satellites, and to name just few. Dr. George's global research in the academic community is evident from his visits to several prestigious universities, including the University of Texas, University of Delaware, University of New York, University of North Carolina, and Middle East Technical University, where he has shared his ideas, knowledge, and insights on numerous topics. An inspiring mentor, Dr. George has guided 9 PhD students to completion and is nurturing the next generation of scholars and researchers in the field of mathematics. We are indeed fortunate to have Dr. Raju K. George with us today. His extensive contribution to both academia and research make him a true luminary in the field of mathematics and space science. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George. Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, distinguished guest, Chairman Sri Shanmugam, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Institute for hosting this event and to all the participants for their enthusiasm in embracing this visionary program of ISRO. You know, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, has been a symbol of scientific prowess and a beacon of innovation. From the humble beginnings of Rohini satellite and Aryabhata to the groundbreaking achievements of Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, and now Aditya L1 and our Gaganyaan, ISRO has consistently demonstrated that the sky is not the limit, much more beyond is there. As we gather here today to launch a space tutor program, I am reminded of ISRO's vision, founding vision, that is to harness the space technology for the betterment of society. This program represents a significant step in nurturing talents, fostering curiosity, and empowering young minds to contribute to India's growing space sector. The vision of Space Tutor Program, as we envisage, the Space Tutor Program is designed to serve as a platform for cultivating knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. Its objectives align with ISRO's mission to inspire and mentor students to explore vast opportunities in space science and space technology, and to provide hands-on experience and training to understand the complexities of space system. ISRO has been encouraging students from the beginning to take up space programs and take interdisciplinary learning by bridging engineering, science, and mathematics with the practical applications in space technology, and to foster incubation spirit to ignite the ideas that can be led to space tech startups and aligning with India's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Through this program, we aim to transform institutes like United Institute of Technology into hubs of space education and innovation, empowering the next generation of space explorers and technologists. If we think about the importance of space education, space science is not just launching rockets or satellites. It's about understanding the universe, the exo world, explore much more in the space, and solving Earth's challenges and pushing the boundaries of human capacity. So, space education nurture critical thinking, problem solving, and teamwork skill essential for addressing the multifaceted challenges of the 21st century. So now consider the role of space technology that plays in our daily lives. A few in the weather forecasting to ensure agriculture productivity, and navigation system, nowadays without this system we are unable to travel and to guide us in our journeys. And in remote sensing for disaster management and also urban planning. So these are just a few examples how space science is permeated in our lives. By introducing programs like Space Tutor, we are building a foundation for innovation that transcends traditional academic boundaries. The role of education, like United Institute of Technology, has a crucial role in this journey. With its robust infrastructure already been started, and it is getting developed, and the talented faculty members, enthusiastic students, this institute is poised to be a vital contributor to ISRO's mission. I encourage the faculty members to embrace this program wholeheartedly, to foster an environment of inquiry and experimentation. To the students, I urge you to seize this opportunity to delve deep into your curiosity and never stop questioning. So here we are clubbing, we are taking engineering, science, and arts all together. It's not just learning, it's about creating. Develop projects, build prototypes, innovate solutions that could one day find its application in space mission, ISRO's mission. The knowledge you gain through this Space Tutor program can propel you to contribute to humanity in greatest endeavors, such as interplanetary exploration and sustainable resource utilization and global connectivity. ISRO's open arms is always there for the young scientist, budding scientist. ISRO has always welcomed the contribution of young minds. Our various initiatives, you recall, including student satellite program projects, internship, hackathons, have proven that young innovators have potential to create transformative solutions. Space Tutor program builds on this legacy by providing structured mentorship and exposure to cutting-edge advancement in space sector. Imagine being part of a team that develop innovative payloads, designs efficient propulsion system, or even contribute to mission like Gaganyaan or exploration of Venus, space tourism. This program lays foundation of such dreams to become reality. Allow me to share a moment from ISRO's illustrious journey that highlights the power of perseverance and vision. During the early stages of ISRO research, our space program, our satellite components were transported on bicycles and bullock carts. Now today, we are sending missions to Mars and beyond. This transformation is a testament and unconquerable spirit of our scientists and unwavering support of our people of India. This spirit must inspire each one of you. Never underestimate the power of your ideas and your efforts. Each innovation, however small it may be, is a step towards a giant leap for humanity. So therefore, be part of this program. So in my conclusion, the Space Tutor program is not just an initiative. It is a movement. Work together, be in action. It's a call to young minds to dream big, to imagine solutions beyond the ordinary, and contribute to India's journey as a global leader in space technology. Together, let us embrace this opportunity to learn, innovate, and build a future where India continues to shine as a beacon of scientific excellence. To the students today here, remember, you are the architects of tomorrow's space mission. To this program, to gain skills, knowledge, and inspiration to turn your dreams into reality. To the faculties and administrators, your guidance will be pivotal in shaping these young minds. Let us embark on this journey together with enthusiasm and with determination. As a great scientist and former president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, each one of you remember that, dream is not that which you see while you are sleeping. It is something that does not allow you to sleep. May this program ignite dreams that keep you awake with the excitement of possibilities. Thank you. I wish you all the very best. It's remarkable endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights in providing us with the opportunities of space science.
And also I announce that this Space Tutor Center is being inaugurated.
You have inspired us to follow a path of exploration and innovation. Thank you, sir.
Felicitation is an expression of gratitude and acknowledgement, a gesture that inspires us to achieve greater heights. We invite Dr. Abdul Rauf, Principal of UIT, a visionary leader dedicated to fostering academic excellence and nurturing young talent, to share his felicitations.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean in Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Trivandrum, Honorable Chairman of United Educational Institutions, Professor S. Shanmugam, esteemed guests, respected professors, faculty members, and my dear students. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today to celebrate the successful establishment of Space Tutor Center with satellite tracking ground station at United Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. My speech consists of 4 small topics. Nothing big I'm going to talk, I'm in the tail end. So very short speech I want to make. Here I would like to tell about our space research programs planned till now. We were sitting with Dr. Ashok almost every week meeting. So a lot of proposals were discussed, and one by one it is getting executed now. It is very happy for me to see things executed one by one. So I want to tell about what actually we discussed. Then also our key components of the experimental setup which we are going to set up in this institution. We are starting with Space Tutor Center and the ground station, and we are going along with that one by one. The first will be like we will be inaugurating the ground station. Ground station is a mini setup, amateur setup. That is what our expert Ramesh was telling about. But we are interested in having a full-fledged Earth station to process agricultural data. That is our goal. And also I would like to tell about a few of the AI in precision agriculture. So this is what is my speech is going to be. Finally, I'm going to talk about future prospects and collaborative potential. So any project, finally we put the scope, future scope, like that. What is the prospect or scope for this particular experimental setup which we are setting up here one by one. So first of all, I want to talk about space research programs which we planned. So it was proposed by Dr. Ashok during every meeting one by one. First was the Space Tutor establishment with satellite tracking ground station. That is being done today, and there will be a lot of programs going on in that track. And the second one he was mentioning, Dr. Ashok was mentioning in his speech about UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle drones, and our intention for that is to capture field images for image and AI processing. Then international conference is going to follow. That has been talked, and a brochure was released. That is going to be scheduled during month of May 2025. And all this we are doing is for one big purpose. I can say that as one of our ultimate goal in space research. The first goal is to establish an ISRO funded project on a cutting edge technology, experimental ground station integrating artificial intelligence system for precision agriculture. So we were talking about precision agriculture in our meeting, and our first ISRO funded project proposal is going to be on that. and this will be using real-time data from a low Earth orbit LEO satellite carrying a spectroradiometer payload. So that is what is our first proposal. We are going to have design a payload which is going to be sent along with the satellite. The payload is going to be a spectrophotometer to acquire and send spectral images to the Earth station or ground station. Spectral images may be a multiple spectral or nowadays hyperspectral, which is of great use. I will be telling about that. And along with that, we have planned a second goal is to establish an experimental setup that integrates our base station with artificial intelligence, computing capabilities, and a robotic rover equipped with a spectrophotometer or spectroradiometer. So this setup is going to be one on top of a satellite. The second one is going to be going to the spot, and that is a robotic rover. It is going to go to the spot and acquire spectroradiometer images for processing, and that also will be sent to the ground station for processing. What we are going to process, I will tell you. So these initiatives highlights the fusion of artificial intelligence, satellite technology, and ground-based robotics. So the fusion of three technologies: one is AI, satellite technology is second one, and ground-based robots is the third one. So this is going to revolutionize sustainable farming practices. So this is our objective. Anything we start should have an objective and a goal. So this is what is that, and how we are going to do on a brief explanation I would like to tell. So the experimental setup I have broadly told you. How we are going to set up is the second thing, like key components of the experimental setup one. So here we are thinking of two setup. One is going to be a payload, a radiometer as a payload in a satellite, and an Earth or ground station to be connected for receiving all the images acquired by spectroradiometer. And the second setup is going to be as I said, a robotic rover which is going to be connected to the same Earth station or ground station, and it will have the similar small range spectroradiometer, and it will acquire images in precision. So on a broader spectrum, this is going to be on satellite, and it is going to be in detail in robot rover spectroradiometer images that is going to be in precision. So for that, a small intro on LEO satellites, which Dr. Ashok was very well explaining, but also this is in specific to my topic. So LEO satellites with spectroradiometer payload. In our case, one satellite will be carrying this spectroradiometer payload. So LEO satellites orbit at altitude between 500 to 2000 kilometers, offering high resolution, frequent data capture capabilities. So that is why we can get a very good image. So the image is going to be from a spectroradiometer capture, and it captures the spectral information across multiple bands. As I was telling, it might be a multi-spectral image or going to be a hyper-spectral image. You can refer why I tell all these terminologies or title is like keep searching on IEEE and other internet journal information on all these titles, right? Spectroradiometer image is a very important image with which we can do a lot of AI projects. So spectroradiometer captures spectral information across multiple bands, essential for analyzing vegetation health, soil moisture and other critical parameters on agriculture. So for that purpose, this spectroradiometer is used as a payload. Second one is on about the base station with AI computing system. So this ground-based facility is equipped with AI-powered base station. It will include like high-gain antennas, which already we are starting with that. Here a ground station is going to be installed with a lower capacity. Anyway, the work is started. This is going to be a high-gain antenna for efficient satellite data. AI and image processing systems to extract insights from spectroradiometer data. Then data storage for long-term research. That is going to be another setup. So one is going to be on the satellite, one is going to be on the Earth or ground base station. And this is not something which is new in this space technology. Already there are some satellites available. A satellite, example satellites I can say, European Space Agency, ESA, they have a satellite launched already named as Sentinel-2, which can monitor vegetation, soil and water with multispectral imaging. So a lot of projects are going on with those, the images captured from those satellites. The second one is on Landsat 8-9. This is another satellite launched by NASA and USGS, United States Geological Survey. National Aeronautics and Space Administration is NASA, and United States Geological Survey, USGS. These they have actually launched a satellite called Landsat 8-9, which analyzes land with operational land imager. It is OLI. And the third example satellite I can say is Terra and Aqua by NASA, and it actually uses moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer. It is the short form of that is MODIS, for a comprehensive Earth observation. So these are all some example satellites with which we can get some images which we want to actually get from our own payload on a satellite. So we can start our research from these satellites. So we can get, I was talking with Dr. Ashok and Engineer Ramesh about what type of images we can get from the ground station which we are installing. So they were telling about it's an amateur ground station with weather informations and images we can get. But one more point I was asking whether we can get spectral images of multiple spectrum and hyperspectrum. He was telling it can be on request we can get from some other satellites, maybe satellites like this, which I was mentioning. Anyway, we have to work it out, find out what type of data we can immediately get. But once we launch the payload, launch a satellite is a bigger word, launch a payload on a satellite, then we might be getting images for our research. Anyway, we'll find out whether we get from this already installed ground station. So third thing I wanted to talk about is on role of AI in precision agriculture. So I was working on precision agriculture for a long time. I've sent proposals for funding where when I was working in an engineering college previously. So from that time onwards, I was working on this precision agriculture, robotics, AI and precision agriculture. So in that I would like to tell a few points or area of research also I can tell, like AI enhances data analysis by transforming raw spectral readings into actionable insights. So this is what I was talking about. Some examples for AI algorithm used in precision agriculture. So you should know, now we are coming into our syllabus. Already all the departments are having a subject artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we have come to that. How important you have to learn those subjects. Computer vision is also very important. So many of the projects you can do with AI. AI means ML, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing. So these are all the components of artificial intelligence. So here I will tell you, for vegetation health monitoring, the algorithms used are linear regression or decision tree, which you would have studied. A final year student would know what is a linear regression algorithm, what is a decision tree algorithm. So the projects going on in vegetation health monitoring in AI is something like AI models compute normalized difference vegetation index, NDVI, from sentinel-2 imagery to identify stressed crops and recommended irrigation. So to identify stressed crops under stress and recommended irrigation. So for that ML algorithms are used. So we can very well download papers on this particular field in this particular area, and computer science, AI, computer science and cyber security, IT, all of them can very well use this information to start your work. Right, so the time is up, so I let other things, we will have some other discussion. And finally, I would like to congratulate and thank the entire team for this groundbreaking achievement. All the best, the team members, and thank you one and all for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words on Space Tutor Program, and UAV. You inculcated us on AI in precision agriculture, robotic rovers, and fusion of technologies. Once again, we thank you, sir.
So just I want to give one announcement. So you are seeing Professor Abdul Rauf as a principal on the stage right now only. So Professor Abdul Rauf, he was my professor when I was student in GCT. He is computer science engineering professor. After long service in GCT, he worked in various institutions as a principal in different capacity. Before joining UIT, Professor Abdul Rauf is owning his own robotics company. He is manufacturer of robots and setting up robotics laboratories in different colleges, different kind of industries. So I invited Dr. Abdul Rauf to join UIT to head the institution along with Dr. Maithili Madam and all team members. So once we got the autonomy, we want different dimensions, like not only in teaching learning process, like space research center, something various verticals we had to start. So after joining as a principal and director of United Institute of Technology, Dr. Abdul Rauf. So I think it's the first event addressing all the students joined together. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. This is the right moment to honor our chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, for being an inspiration to this grand ceremony. Now, I request our chairman, sir, to honor the chief guest. I would like to call upon Dr. Abdul Rauf, Principal of UIT, to honor the special invitee, Mr. Ramesh Kumar. Thank you, sir, and thank you all the dignitaries.
Exploration is in our nature. We began as wanderers and we are wanderers still. Now I welcome Dr. Kokila, Vice Principal of UIT, a dedicated academician whose relentless efforts have elevated UIT's standards. Her contribution to the development of the UIT satellite tracking ground station are truly commendable. Ma'am, we are eager to hear your insights about this significant initiative.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on and off the dais. United Institute of Technology over the years have achieved remarkable milestones, but today, January 23rd, 2025, marks a day of unprecedented achievement for UIT. We gather here to celebrate the realization of significant milestone in our journey, the inauguration of UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station. This groundbreaking advancement is just not a leap forward in technology, but a testament to our commitment to advancing the frontiers of knowledge and space research. The installation of this state-of-the-art facility will embark us with the track to enable us to track the satellites, to receive the signals, and to decode the valuable data transmitted from space. This opens up vast new opportunities for research, communication, and collaboration in the ever-evolving field of space technology. With this milestone, we move on one step closer to becoming a leading institution in satellite communication and space-related technologies. At this moment, I would like to place on record my sincere gratitude to Mr. V. Ramesh Kumar, CEO of Aerospace, Bangalore, and his dedicated team for their invaluable support in setting up this lab. I would also like to express thanks to Shri B. A. Subramani and Shri Nitin Mutin for their unwavering commitment and support in establishing the ground station. It is my pleasure to introduce the student coordinators who will play an instrumental role in making this vision a reality. I believe their hard work and determination will bring about many more marvelous moments in the future. I would list out the student coordinators here. So from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, we have the second year student, Mr. N. Aditya, and Miss Anusha from the second year, And the second year ECE department, we have Mrs. Monica and Mrs. Nimisha from the second year Electronics and Communication Engineering. And we have the second year student from Robotics and Automation, Mr. V. Pragadishwaran, and the third year Robotics and Automation Engineering department, Mr. Vel Murugan. So these student coordinators will strive hard to coordinate and achieve marvelous moments in future. So in addition to these student coordinators, we are also supported by a committed team of faculty members who will work together, and we are confident that this collaboration will catalyze further advancements and set the stage for groundbreaking developments in the satellite space communication and space technology. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite our esteemed dignitaries to inaugurate the UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station, which is located on the third floor of this building. A live telecast of this session will be available to witness for this historic moment to all of us now.
A student of third year ECE, respected dignitaries, faculty members, staff and fellow students. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration of UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station. It is a great honor to have with us today our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean of IIST Trivandrum, and our special invitee, Mr. V. Ramesh Kumar, CEO of Aerospace, Bangalore. And with great pleasure, we welcome our chairman, Sri S. Shanmugam, principal, Dr. H. Abdul Rao, and others to this venue. I would like to give a brief overview of the ground station, which is a cutting-edge facility equipped with specialized antennas and systems that enable communication with and monitoring of satellites in orbit. The key function of this station are satellite communication, where the ground station will send and receive data from satellites using radio frequencies, including commands to the satellite and telemetry data received from it. The next, orbit tracking, by which the station will continuously monitor the position and trajectory of satellites. Finally is the data reception, where we will collect valuable data transmitted by satellites such as images, scientific measurements or signals to support applications like weather forecasting, earth observation and communication. With a short overview, now the moment we have all been eagerly waiting for is finally here. The ribbon cutting ceremony will mark the official opening of UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station, a milestone in fostering innovation in space science. It is with great honor that I invite our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Raju K. George, Dean of IIST Trivandrum, to kindly step forward and lead this momentous act. Let us celebrate this fabulous moment with a big round of applause as we inaugurate UIT Satellite Tracking Ground Station.
Grown in PSLV C67, the Goyam platform. So we mentored one institution called SJCIT in Bangalore. So this is a payload. This is the qualification model. The flight is already there in the space and worldwide students are there. The idea was to go in for the education. There is C660. The recent SpaceX. The SpaceX mission. The last year. So it is sitting on that platform. The silver one, that is a flight tracker, this is the qualification model, and right now it is transmitting. So, we can just so it is continuously transmitting. So this is the signal, this is all the analog signals which has been transmitted, is received by conventional receiver, and there is another receiver called software defined radio. So now this antenna is also receiving, this antenna is also receiving. Whereas this is, you can just see, this is the image which is being real time transmitted. And these images are preloaded to commemorate, we made it to commemorate the 75 years of our Asatika Amrit Mahotsav. So all that what, this is one of the image out of 10, India-France cooperation, 50 years of India and France cooperation. So now this is being transmitted. Since it is sitting on the table, we are receiving here. But the same thing, sitting on there. Yeah, in the PM floor platform from 350 kilometers, it is orbiting now, as you know.
You started getting
yes.
This we have how many passes?
So we get about totally 4 passes over a given place.
So it could capture.
Yes. All around the world, people are
so students or somebody has to be here at that time. Or
they have
automatically.
No, we can get automatic also, but preferably they should be there. Right. So we can, and apart from that, this particular payload is transmitting a preloaded image as well as a greeting message from the payload. Just goes on. Greetings from BGS. Arabic payload. BGS is the one of the group from Balagana.
Our students captured the Janaganamana, Republic Day. So from there.
Yes.
From IIST.
Sir, in a sequence, it gives an audio message, an audio announcement, telling that our constitution and the 50 years of independence. Second, it sends a message, a greeting message in a format called APRS, Automatic Packet Report System, and then a limited telemetry about the package. That is also big. So you can see the telemetry also. TF.
There is temperature, voltage.
So there is a one text and then image. Apart from that, it is a small transponder, digital transponder, meant for to cater to the needs of amateur radio operators. So we can uplink, it will take our signals, it will respond and acknowledge and send it back. So it is a digital repeater. So this is the one which we made it. So likewise, we can make it for the other payloads also. When they make the satellites now.
So you initiated now.
Yes.
Very good.
Some other configurations we can think about.
Can be expanded.
So, actually, we wanted to show a live demo of a weather satellite, but there are no favorable passes at this moment. We have something in the second half, and that is how we are tracking this.
So now just this is the ISS, the real time position. So this is, we can select Hubble Space Telescope, and there are so many satellites in the database. So whichever, see, mainly we are concentrating on the amateur radio satellites, and we can select even any other object, provided we should be having the capability to receive it, right type of antenna, and the right type of receiver to receive it and decode it. So that is what we are installed. So this is the one. We will be using it dedicatedly to monitor the position of the satellite. And another one is to receive the signal, for example, show the SDR. And third one is decoding. So minimum of 3 softwares has to be done. So instead of minimizing and maximizing, we just told them to have 3 so that parallelly we can see. So this is one side.
Basically, to tune to various frequencies using software-defined radio. We don't have bulk radio, so it's a simple software-defined radio with appropriate software to control it, and we can manually input the frequency as well as we can automate it. As the satellite is moving, we need to track it with the Doppler and all that. All that automation can be done, and it's all shareware. It's all developed by radio hams, yeah, so that's how we want to.
So much of work our students can do now.
Yes. It's going on. So this is the one software to receive the signals, and the other one, as I told you, for the real-time tracking of the satellites.
These softwares are open source.
Open source, all open source.
And the code is available. The students want to enhance it, they can do it themselves. There are a lot of students actually getting involved in this project.
And based on so once the data is there, they can process also
Yes, yes.
various AIML techniques.
And also, we track regularly the 3 American NOAA Earth observation satellites and 2 Russian Earth observers called the VTR 2, 3, and 4. So one transmits on analog with the 40 kilohertz bandwidth, and the other Russians are 120 kilohertz with the digital. So we have the softwares where they can, when it goes over a particular place, it dumps the signal in real time. We can receive it and we can process it. So the softwares are capable of doing automatically the processing also. So that is what we have installed here. And so today, as you know, you have inaugurated.
So that's good. All the best. And still want to improve, help them improve the sector.
Definitely. You can send some of your students to IHT. IHT we have.
We know we have lifespan.
So probably you will be going after the
Yeah, he is a very close friend. And he is also part of our AMSAT.
He visited here.
No. Yeah.
He is a fantastic person now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Library terrace.
Is this
a very
very minimal.
Yeah, we have
So this is a quadripolar helix for 145 megahertz, mainly for the VHF amateur radio frequency. But this can even receive 137 megahertz. So to begin with, we have used this quadripolar. This is a RHCP right answer fluorescent antenna. And we have made a provision for the UHF also. Already there is another cable. And soon we wanted to go for L band, S band also. So
directional
antennas
as well.
And this mountains, hills.
Yeah, that we have some.
It will have a small blockage will be there, particularly that peak. It goes up to about 20 degrees.
Almost cloudy, you know.
Yes. Nice.
So especially for the low elevation passes, somewhere around 15 degrees, there will be some obstruction. But it's okay, otherwise also.
Generally it's okay.
Yeah, but otherwise this opening is, this is opening. But I can't do anything.
Right.
And this is a very good antenna.
This is a very basic setup.
Yes.
At this moment, and
very
then
good
we
one
can
to
also
start
upgrade.
Yes, sir. So
Primarily, this is for the students to understand and then get some licenses. Post which will upgrade it. So there is always a provision for that.
Definitely. Very interesting.
So we were very happy. Mr. Ramesh connected and with us.
He's there. He knows IHT everything.
Yes.
It's because of the integration.
And I'm for about last 40 years, equally Mr. Nitin. So though we are from different professions, I work for ISRO, as you know, I work with URSC. He works for Intel.
You are with the
URSC.
You also graduated from there?
Yes, sir. 4 years now.
I work for Intel, so this is my hobby.
Okay,
so that's how we all come.
It's a very good combination.
Yes, sir.
Actually, he heads the Asia Pacific business.
So we all come together as a common hobby.
We share that ham radio. So we are all
For
hams.
the Aerospace satellites, they are advising us on the frequency clearance. They are helping on a lot of things.
They are also part of your
advisory board. So, and Mr. Vishwanathan here, he's in the Indian Air Force.
From here only, no?
He likes his Air Force, and he's also one of our advisors. So rich experience of more than 1 year.
This is good. Yes.
So we all work under, we youngsters work under their guidance. So we don't know much. We're still learning a lot.
Now take the students and train them once.
So for the first time, we brought
our place and our students are doing it. They stay day and night.
Actual intuition.
So for the first, we brought the payload also. So the one which is up in the sky now, so without a qualification model, we will bring it here and give a demo. So that's also working perfectly. And worldwide, people are receiving.
It is as per your expectations?
Yes. And mainly we made it for the educational outreach program.
Usually, this student satellite, they launch, but no signal comes.
Signal doesn't come.
No, that is working.
Right.
I know your college is also giving a lot of ground support for the missions.
Yes.
In fact, we are using that.
And we have our own ground station, Nitin and myself. We have our own automatic tracking systems in our room.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So we didn't have time, otherwise we installed it here. It was a very short notice and
That's the second stage, we will do it.
Take time.
1 week.
Yes. Excellent.
Yes, sir.